Welcome back to Flashback. We are still on the alien homeworld. The area was sort of split in half because it's like the biggest level of the game. So instead of being one gigantic level, they went and split it down into two smaller levels. Okay, we're going to take this elevator up, but be prepared with your gun because there's a couple of these blue blob morph guys to deal with. Ow! Okay, we got him. Now up here we have a couple of exploding mice. You never know when that's going to come in handy. There have been times during my everyday life that I've been thinking, you know what, I wish I had a mouse that would just explode. Wow, this place is really weird. I'm going to throw my teleceiver down here, and then I'm going to teleport over to it. Not just to avoid these bombs, but, you know, for later as well. Take this elevator up. It's going to be a long ride. Okay, once you're up here, that motion detector on the floor is going to detect the elevator's presence and cause that gun to go off. You have to hit this switch and send the elevator down for the gun to stop. But that also means you're not going to be able to get back down there when you need to. That's why I threw the teleceiver down there, so I can get down there later. There's a blob guy down there, but I'm going to avoid him for the moment. And there's an energy charger thing in here. Now you don't see the blob, but he's still there. Now we're going to have to go do something about that. Okay, I hit the switch. Now I'm going to teleport out of here. Ow. Looks like I got a couple of blobs to kill. Now what I did was when I went up there and hit that switch, it opened this door here. So I can now get through here. Unfortunately, it's guarded. Come get some. Stop moving. There, now you're dead. Make sure you pick up the key that the blob left behind. Because we did have a key in our inventory, but it wasn't the key that we needed. And take the teleceiver. Use your newfangled key. Why put an elevator just up to this point and have to climb the rest of the way? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, a save point. Okay, let's get a little teleceiver out. Oh, wow, that seemed bad. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to screw that up a little bit. Let's get the teleceiver out now. Okay, I'm definitely doing this wrong, but see what's going on? We have that mouse that's going up there, and as the mouse passes over a motion sensor, it shuts off the green death. So, I was sort of doing this right, but I was doing it wrong at the same time. So let's throw the teleceiver from back here. Now where it landed was in between those radiation waves. So we're going to teleport to there, pick up the receiver, then throw it the rest of the way. Oh yeah. We got one of those alien monkeys down there. This thing's going to be a real pain in the butt. Haha. Trying to just run through those bombs would have just resulted in Conrad being blown through that, down that hole down there, and he would fall to his death. And there's nothing down here. I was thinking for a second that there was. Get out your teleceiver and throw it down the hole. Whoa! Did not expect that. Better get out my force field. Haven't used that in a while. Die, blob guy. Okay. See if I can time this right. Shoot that thing while it's exposed. Nope. Okay, I got it. Now the gun's not going to fire. I sort of took out the secondary brain. And let's throw our teleceiver down again. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Now that was the brain that was controlling the alien's homeworld. Now that's only a secondary brain, not the primary brain. We're going to have to take out the primary brain. How are we going to do that? Damn it, I overthrew the mark. He rolled into the wall. He didn't get hit. Now we're going to have to go take out the primary brain, but we can't really get to it. So we had to take out the secondary brain in order to open up a sort of a gateway into the primary brain. That way we can go down there and do something about that. There we go. And here we are. Now where we are is pretty close to where we started off the level. If I ran this direction, you'd see where we started off at. Just on the other side of the screen right here. Now I'm going to go back this way towards the direction where we were in the previous episode. And... oh! I should probably charge my shield. Oh yeah, only one left, definitely. And we have reached the brain core. Okay, we are about to fight the big evil alien of the game, the brain. So, how are we going to do this? Well, I'm going to start running into here, and I'm going to immediately throw my teleceiver. Then I'm going to turn around and get the hell out of Dodge. Once I'm in here, I'm going to pull my gun and take out the aliens to follow. Now, these blob guys are not the typical ones. They will form up quite a distance away from you, and they will only take one shot to die. I'm going to teleport back in, pick up my receiver, then I'm going to run over in this direction, jump up. Okay, this did not quite go as I had hoped, but you know, it might still go. I'm going to drop the receiver here. Lift up, pull out my telecontrol. I dropped it over there. Damn it. I'm going to have to go back and get it. Stupid aliens. Die. No, I don't want the receiver. I just want the controller. Okay, throw the receiver. Pull your gun. Stupid morph alien guy is too close. The idea is to shoot the brain, though. This is not going as well as I had hoped. Once you're down here, you may have to kill a couple of these blobs. Maybe all of them. They will respawn, though, so do not get overconfident. Then move to the other side and shoot the other side. Now you're going to have to go alternating back from side to side, so jump one side, teleport to the other, shoot, run. Kill alien blobs. Take a hit. Be careful, they will respawn pretty quickly. I'm going to wait till this one's not quite so in position. Teleport up, shoot alien brain, and there we go. I believe I have killed it. Now I'm just left to kill these two. Oh, nope, it's not dead yet. It's once it dies, it'll stop spawning the little dudes. Now I think it's dead. Yep, it's dead. Okay, now that we've defeated the brain, the game is damn near finished. But there's one more thing we gotta do. The whole planet is still full of these big-ass monsters, these evil things, they want to kill us, you know, the usual. So we're going to have to go and explode their entire planet. We're going to need the atomic charge that scientist in the last episode left behind. So this is how we're going to have to do this. Take the elevator back up. There's a couple of ways to end this game, but this is the best way. Take the elevator back up and throw your teleceiver somewhere up here. Further along, the better. I'm just going to drop it there. My shield charge, recharge that real quick. I may need it. Then, force field. Now, what the story about this game is, and it hasn't really been too obvious in playing through the game, is that these aliens are coming to try and invade the Earth because it wants to mine Earth for resources or some crap like that. You know, the usual. Conrad, who works as part of some sort of like or some sort of intelligence agency, kind of like an FBI or CIA or who the hell knows what, discovered that these aliens were around because he was putting on these like molecular density eyeglasses or something, and you can see that the density of some people were off. They were too dense. They were not human. So he figures like, oh crap, they're aliens. And he figures like, oh, there's this big conspiracy going on. So what he does is he goes and he copies his memory and sends it to his buddy Ian, who then goes and, like, this is for safekeeping. I know what's going on. Upload my memory for safekeeping, in case it gets erased. Well, that's exactly what happens. Conrad gets jumped, shot, his memory gets erased, and he has to... And that's where the start of the game was. Now, what had happened was Conrad's going around trying to make his way through, and we came across a scientist, which the aliens had taken prisoner. Now, I'd actually forgotten to show you the little video of Conrad finding the guy's diary, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. I'm pretty sure I still have it. Where is it? Diary, there we go. Okay, so this Howard Clark individual, he was the one that was shot in the last episode by the aliens. We had almost set him free, but then he got shot, and, well, he's dead. Conrad had picked up his atomic charge, and we found the diary a little bit later, so we know what's going on and what we have to do to save the planet. What we have to do is use the atomic charge to blow the aliens up. Simple, huh? Jeez, wasn't expecting that. I'd forgotten that they were there. Oh, geez, only one more hit I can take. Saved by the force field. Let's try this again, shall we? Gotta get some distance. Wow, these guys are tough. One down. These will actually be the last enemies that we really have to worry about, I think. And he's dead. Sweet. Now this next part is going to be a little bit weird. We have green radiation crap. We're going to have to get through that. I don't have the teleceiver to teleport to the other side anymore. I think it's a little bit of a trick, though. They want you to use the teleceiver here and basically get yourself killed at the end, because there's no way out of here. You have to use the teleceiver to get out. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get through here. I'm going to just sort of do like this crazy flying leap. Now it turns out the first one is a fake. It won't kill you if you run through it. The second one, however, will. And you can jump over it, however. So you charge into the first one and jump and you land on the other side. So we're good. Oh, wait, hold on, what? Oh, so a voice in Conrad's head tells him to go and leave the atomic charge here. Well, who am I to disregard a voice in my head? So, here it goes. Now, when you hit the switch, it's going to start falling to the planet's core. And once it reaches it, it'll blow the entire planet up. So we need to get the hell out of here pretty quick. But there's a problem. The elevator we're going to need to get to, well, it's not going to be there. That's why I threw the teleceiver up at the top of the elevator shaft. That way we can just sort of teleport up. So I'm going to hit the switch, and the thing falls, and away we go. Don't bother with the teleceiver, you don't need that anymore. Leap over these things, because they're going to fall on you. And hurry up, Conrad. Go, fool, go! It's like Indiana Jones. This door is open, and here we are. You can't see it, but there's a lift over here. Oh, geez, I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. And we've made it. The end. Conrad saved Earth, but he found himself way on the wrong side of the universe. He was in a galaxy too far away, he doesn't recognize the star charts, he doesn't know how to make his way back. So he puts himself in suspended animation, goes and basically drifts through space for the rest of his eternity. Now this game is pretty old. I think this was like 92 or 93 or something like that. And there was a sequel released for this game for the Sony PlayStation. I honestly can't remember what it's called, and I've never played it, so I don't really know what goes on with the rest of Conrad's story. But that's it. That's the game Flashback, The Quest for Identity. Now, this is a game that I got back a long time ago, and honestly, I hated it when I first got it, because it was hard as hell. I just could not figure out how to get through this game. And I would just keep getting killed, frustrated, and I gave up on it for the longest time. It was only a few years later that I revisited it, before when I realized, like, hey, this is actually pretty good. And once I could figure out, once I was a good enough gamer, or old enough, or mature enough, or whatever, to get through it, or figure out how to get through it, or sit through all the hard parts, I found it was actually a pretty good game. Anyway, that's this LP for the game Flashback. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here, and you probably didn't, because this game doesn't really serve that well for an LP, feel free to check out some of my other Let's Play shows.